Hey guys, this is Patrick, and it's day 5 of the 90-day video blog challenge. And today I want to share a story about visualization. And before I start my story, I want to also show you guys I got my sweet Freedom Medallion today, and it is so freaking awesome. I just love holding it. It's nice and heavy, and it's a really awesome physical reminder of what we're doing and why we're doing it. Also got Tim's letter, um, which was, as I think Neil said on the Facebook group, a bit of a tearjerker. And yeah, fully ready to smash it in the Freedom business and the sales copy and the script and everything, and just get to these first sales and make the dream start to become a reality. So today, like I said, I wanted to talk about visualization, kind of tied to this idea of the vision board, of the Freedom Medallion, of this whole idea behind why we're doing SSM in the first place. And visualization has never been something that I've thought about as being a necessary or a necessary part of success, or I mean, honestly, I've never really even thought of it. So when we spent the first couple of weeks in SSM kind of going over the vision board and realizing your pure soul day and stuff like that, I was like, oh God, what did I sign up for? But now I realize how absolutely crucial and critical that step is to achieving anything, whether it's starting your own business, whether it's achieving success with women, whether it's getting healthy, anything. If you can't see it clearly in your mind, there's no way you're going to achieve it. There's a great quote by Tony Robbins that it's in this little motivational video that I watch like almost every morning. It's super cheesy, but I love it. And he goes, clarity is power. Very often you're getting what you're asking for. You're just not aware of how generally you're asking for it. Clarity is power. The more clear you are with exactly what you want, the more your brain knows how to get it. Something like that. And I think it's just so spot on. And I got a fun little story to tell about this. And of course, as if you've been following my blog so far, I've been working on cold approach pickup, and so my story of visualization kind of ties in a little bit with cold approach here. So the past couple days, I've been kind of watching a lot of YouTube videos and reading stuff like RSD stuff, and just trying to get more motivation when I'm actually out in field, and also maybe pick up some techniques here and there. Obviously, I'm fully aware that it's mostly about practice, not really about what you read, not about the knowledge. But one thing I just kind of thought about trying, I've been thinking about trying in the past couple of days, and something I kind of wanted to get good at is really get better with my body language. And one thing I really wanted to try, I don't know why it just popped into my head, was to try kind of catching some girl's eye and then like kind of winking at her and seeing how that would play out. It's just, I don't know. For whatever reason, it was something I wanted to test out. And so I was thinking about it for the past couple days, as I went around, sort of trying to make eye contact, but also getting really bad approach anxiety and sort of chickening out and stuff. But I kept thinking about it. I kept visualizing that I would do this cool James Bond sexy wink kind of thing, and some girl would just eat it up and love it. And I had that image really clear in my mind of what I wanted to happen after doing the wink. And maybe it sounds a little hokey, but after all I've seen so far of SSM, I really am starting to believe in this power of visualization. So what happened today was I was out with my coworkers for lunch. We went to this nice Indian restaurant that we like to go to sometimes. And as we were eating lunch, nice, cute looking girl walks in with her friend, sits down in the corner of the restaurant, and we make eye contact kind of right away. And she sees me looking at her, and she maintains eye contact for just kind of a split second longer than a passing glance. So I kind of get this idea of, all right, it's kind of on. But I'm sitting there with my coworkers. I'm in the middle of lunch. I got 15 minutes to finish up lunch, and I don't know. I just started thinking in my head, maybe I should try the wink thing. So we finish up lunch. We're about to head out, pay the bill, and as I'm walking by her table, I just turned, gave a quick look, gave a smooth wink, and kept walking. And the funniest thing happened. I actually thought it was just gonna go unnoticed, or she was just gonna kind of give me a weird look, and that would be the end of it. But she actually cracked a big smile and kind of started giggling with her friend. And as I'm waiting in line with my coworkers to pay at the cash register, we she's kind of like giggling with her friend, and I can still kind of see her a little bit, and so I just decided to go for it, and I go up to her and say, "Hey, how are you? What's your name?" That sort of thing. The interaction itself didn't really go so smoothly. Her friend turned out to be Muslim, which is this is the first time I've ever met a Muslim person here in Japan, so she couldn't shake hands with me. It was just kind of weird, but she seemed really friendly. Her friend seemed totally weirded out, and she didn't speak a lot of English, and I had to go. Anyhow, the actual interaction itself wasn't so successful, but just the fact that it actually worked, like the wink actually worked, and it worked so well. It worked almost exactly the way I pictured it happening when I was visualizing it over the last couple of days. I think that really illustrates sort of the power of visualization. Um, at least in my head, that's what it means to me. It's actually seeing it happen first in your head, and then making it happen, or seeing the reality become, seeing the dream or seeing the vision become a reality, and that's true visualization. So that was kind of my interesting story. A side note from that, it was totally awkward winking and approaching this girl in the restaurant that I go to a lot with my coworkers right there, these two ladies. So after that, I kind of went back to pay, and I was standing in line with my coworkers, and they just kind of went really quiet and sort of looked at me funny, and I was on cloud nine. I was like, ha, it fucking worked, yes. And I didn't even hear if they said anything, I didn't even really hear it, but I think that's also a good step in the right direction of not really caring what people think and just going for what I want to do and what I feel is a necessary or appropriate action at the time. So I guess today I was really pumped for a really positive step in not only visualization and approach, but also just not giving a shit what people think, even if they're my coworkers, even if it's a place that I always go to. And yeah, so feeling pretty good today about that. I hope you guys enjoyed my story of visualization, and yeah, I'm gonna post up a sweet picture of this Freedom Medallion somewhere here in Japan tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 6 of the video blog, and I hope you guys are smashing it in your businesses. Alright, cheers.